Hello and welcome to another update video about MSFT Microsoft. Quite a complex situation that we're dealing with here right now. So we're going to take a look at the micro count in a minute. There are three counts I'm observing that offers pretty poor probabilities. Not every chart is always clear, especially when we're dealing with a trend that is either already finished or nearly finished. So whenever we are dealing with a situation where we could be in a wave 4 and might enter a wave 5, or the wave 5 is already finished, then the situation is always extremely difficult, okay? Best setups are 1-2 setups. Nevertheless, let's just look at where we are. So first of all, you need to understand that on this chart, we have a situation in which we're basically very close to the end of a larger trend. So looking at the long-term chart, you can see that we completed here a larger degree third wave that was in 2021. And the idea is that this third is already finished and we're doing here an A wave. This was a high B wave and we come down in the wave 4. Okay, that's a possibility. That would mean we have topped already in a B wave in July this year. And we're coming down in a very strong correction. Now, that's one option. That means we have to prepare for a price drop of maybe even 40 to 50%, which is quite a lot for Microsoft. In another scenario, we completed wave 4 here. And this is a scenario in which we are already in wave 5, but we are close to completing wave 1 of wave 5, which would be followed by wave 2 of wave 5, which would also be a deep pullback. And only after that, we should see a significant rally. Okay, so we are very close to a top here. So either the top is in or we are very close to a top. These are the two main scenarios I'm watching, which means, in other words, the highest probability portion of this move to the upside is already done. That means basically that, yes, we could get another high, but the biggest part of that rally is already done. And after that, even if we get another high, and even if we go to a new high from here, we should see quite a deep pullback afterwards. So that gives you a lot of information about reward and risk. My point of view is there are better stocks out there that at the moment that offer a better reward to risk ratio on the long side. Now, I'm not saying this couldn't go crazy. This could still, deliver decent potential to the upside. And it seems to go that way, okay? It seems to go that way. It seems to want to follow that white wave count here for now, in which and that's very similar count actually to the NASDAQ or the S&P at the moment, where we had a wave 1, a 2, a 3, Wave 4 might already be in. Yeah, we hit our support area here, trend reversal area. And then the wave 5 might now be in the making. Okay, so, but then again, what are we talking about here? I mean, we're talking about a fifth wave. That's it. You would just be, if you're trading this, you're trading a fifth wave. If you're investing for the long term, what does it mean? Well, it means if you buy now, probably when this wave 2 correction after that white wave 1 happens, we come down quite a bit anyway, because wave 2 can be quite deep. What are likely targets for this fifth wave? Well, a few ways of how this can be measured. So I would definitely pay attention to the level around 377 and 417. Okay, these are at least the next Fibonacci extensions. There's another way of measuring it. Let me just check that as well. There are different legitimate ways of measuring targets here. And here I would pay attention to 381 to 434, sort of as a target range. Can always extend higher, okay, as long as the micro support levels are holding. Now let's go to the micro structures, which isn't easy. I think this week's price development has made it a little bit more straightforward because there are two bearish counts. Okay, one is really bearish, which is the yellow one, which will get invalidated above 367. We're not far away from that. In this scenario, we completed a wave 1 to the downside into the August lows. ABC to the upside in wave 2. Yes, we broke resistance, but we haven't invalidated it yet. So that's technically still possible. This would form a wave 1 then, 2, 3, and we would enter pretty much a bear market, you could say. Okay, in still an overall bullish count, but it would take probably years. Or there is even a short-term bearish scenario still, in which wave 4 in white isn't even finished. Okay, so that would be an A, B, C. Then we would get back into this orange support area before we go up. But also that would be invalidated basically above 367. And then we have the direct bullish pathway in which wave 4 is basically already finished here. And we're already moving up here we had a 1-2 setup, and we're now moving up in a third. I think if we break above 367, that's really the key level to watch. Then the orange wave count, which is the direct pathway to complete white wave 5 of 1, is basically then confirmed. Until then, it's still possible to come down, form that C wave, and then go up. But below 286, the yellow count is in control. These are really the 3 levels. It's quite complex, and that's because we're dealing here with a wave 4 and 5 situation. And the upside rewards compared to the downside risk, yeah, not very attractive in my opinion, even though the trend is up. So, I mean, that is the situation. The trend is up against the last swing low, which is the wave 2 low here in the orange count. As long as 327 is holding, this can extend higher. You know, that if you are looking for a level invalidation point for the orange count, it's 327. That's all I can really give you here at the moment about Microsoft. Not a great chart really to analyze at the moment because it is a bit ambiguous, but there are a few clear levels to watch. Okay, there are a few clear levels to watch that the analysis reveals, and also some key support and validation levels that can be used for trading. But I had some requests also from members, so that's why I thought, look, let's do Microsoft. Yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, then check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. We don't update Microsoft as part of it though, so it's sort of a bit of a bonus one, bit of an extra one. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day or evening. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.